This is Loveline.
Loveline.
With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew in Kansas tonight. Drew, you're like Matt Lauer. Where's Drew? Where's Drew this week? Where's Drew? I shouldn't even said you're in Kansas. We could have a little competition.
Be great.
Yeah, it's a new week. Where's Drew?
Where's Dr. Drew?
1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew in Kansas tonight because someone dropped a nickel. Brian Krause in studio tonight from Charmed. Charmed Sunday nights, 8 o'clock. WB 150th episode. Just celebrated. 7th big season. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Uh-oh. Wait, we're going to get to turn up the mic.
Oh, thank you.
Turn them up, please.
There we go. Turn the mic up. Yeah.
Is that better? Thank you. Hello?
You know, I'll tell you the beauty of radio. Beauty of radio, it's like Groundhog's Day. Every single night we have a guest. Every single night, Engineer Anderson screams, turn up the guest. And every single night, Engineer Chris hears it like he's a newborn. Like it's his first day on the planet. Oh, okay. I'll pop that up. It's awesome. Yeah.
Not just Chris. Michelle does the same thing.
Oh, Michelle does the same thing. I think her batting average is marginally better.
I'd say it's a little worse.
Worse? You say Engineer Michelle's batting average is worse than Chris? Because Chris's batting average is 0. So she's into the...
No. He had Titus up too hot last night, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's a good point.
So that means
That was just passive-aggressive, though.
That's right. He did have Titus was up, potted up too high last night.
Speaking of Groundhog's Day, I've got a gentleman here that brought in what's titled the all-time great hits of Loveline from when he was in 8th grade.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, but he's only in 9th now, so it's no big deal, right?
It's not a big deal. It isn't.
No,
he's like he's 21.
21. He has the now. When you're 21, 8th grade is like 6 years. 7 years? What is that?
8 years.
Well,
8 years. 13, 12
years.
or 13, yeah.
13 years old.
13 or 14. 13 or 14.
13 or 14.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So 7 years or so. And, did you listen to it?
No, it's just sitting in front of me. I figured you'd want to hear it. I'm bring it home and
all right, bring it home. Here's
the
problem with the best of stuff. It sounds great until you hear it, and it's not really that good, and then you get pissed off because you're like, that's not the best of. I'm better than that.
Not 8 years ago, you weren't.
The best of, and you get insecure?
Yeah, 8 years ago, that's what you sounded like.
Really? What did I sound like, though? I haven't even heard it.
But that's beside the point. It's just, what were we doing 8 years ago? What you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm dying to hear this. Probably the same damn thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing, Drew. You got to kill yourself.
Right.
Don't listen to it.
You're right, yeah.
All right, so Drew's in Kansas. Brian is in studio tonight. Brian is a home builder. He used to be a home builder. He renovated his whole house, though, Drew. I could give him a little quiz.
Go.
Oh, gosh.
I'm just going to give some pretty basic things.
Start easy.
Difference between a king stud and a trimmer.
A king stud and a trimmer. Gosh, would they
frame the
different
house,
directions?
No. The king stud is just one of the studs in the wall, and the trimmer's the one that goes last in the doorway, holds the header up.
Right.
All right.
Failed.
All right. I'll come with it. You want a finish question? Boring bit.
Sure, I'll try it.
Try to finish?
Sure.
What is a coping joint?
Ooh, a coping joint.
Okay. Let's see. What is the difference between casing and baseboard?
Casing and baseboard. They go size difference?
No.
Gosh, I'm horrible. I'm a Home Depot guy.
Ask yourself a question. Give yourself one. Okay. Give me a topic. What's your topic? Kitchen? Bathroom? Flooring?
You're making Brian nervous, Adam. He's hyperventilating.
All right. I'm gonna think of a good one. The stuff you put on drywall on the joints.
The drywall compound?
Joint compound. The answer was right in the question. All right, listen. The point is, he looks great with his shirt off when he's working on that house. That's my point. Brian Krause here. Let's see. Who do you work with? Rose McGowan?
Still
nuts?
Still nuts, still fun. Yep.
Yeah. But, she got mad at me for calling her nuts once, or maybe more than once. Maybe this will be twice. But she's like nuts, but not like I'm going to stab you with a crocheting needle nuts, like kooky.
She's
David Arquette.
She's a
David
lot of
Arquette
fun.
nuts.
David, she's David Arquette with boobs.
Tell
maybe
Brian this.
sexier.
Wait a minute. Now tell Brian the story about David Arquette. We haven't brought that story to life in a long time.
Yeah, and by the way, Rose McGowan called in and yelled at me for calling her nuts once as well. One time we were sitting here, I don't know who were we. I don't know how. Oh yeah, here's how it went. I was saying to Drew, there's a lot of nutty actors out there. You know, you got your Gary Buseys, and you got your Mickey Rourke's, and you got these people, and the list goes on, where the people seem legitimately nuts. How is it they memorize their part in a script, show up, and deliver their lines when it doesn't seem like they can dial the phone or find their car keys? How do they do it? And I think Drew or myself may have used David Arquette as an example.
Well, but we pointed out how much we love him, and he's a special kind of nuts.
We didn't overdo it on the nice
Little
side,
bit.
Drew. Not really.
All right.
Not really. It wasn't a full blown. It wasn't a kick in the nuts, but it was. It was like it was a hard towel snap in the ass cheek.
Right,
It wasn't a full-blown knee in the nuts, though. But we're talking about nutty actors, and David Arquette's name came to the top of the list. I said, well, the guy's nutty. And I don't know how he plays a small-town sheriff when it seems like he's clinically insane, you know? You'd think he would just eat the script when they gave it to him. And Drew said, watch what you say. You don't want to anger the guy. I said,
we like him.
Well, I said, no. I said, what? Who cares? He couldn't even find the studio. I mean, he doesn't know where he is. He's on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. He doesn't know where he is. Like, he's doing one of these things like an Oliver Stone movie where he's looking out the car windshield and it's just a kaleidoscope. Right. You know, he doesn't know where he's going. Right. We took a call, and not 5 minutes, but less than 3 minutes, somebody came barging through the studio door. It was David Arquette.
Screaming.
Not supposed to be on the show that night or anything. Not seen him in over a year. He just walked, just like someone just walked right through that studio door, like we just summoned him, like it was Dr. Bombay or something in Bewitched.
Yelling about who do you think is crazy
who's
now?
Nuts now? Can't find the studio? And I was like, oh my God, what happened? And he said he was driving home from a Laker game. And actually was being driven home from a Laker game, had like a town car or something, and he was just going down the 10 freeway, and he was right, even with the Loveline, heard me calling him nuts, told the driver to get right off the freeway, and was probably walking through the parking lot while I was still talking about how nuts he was. He just walked right through the door. And I was like, David Arquette, everybody, yeah! So next time we're going to call Brad Pitt nuts and see if we can't get him in studio. Yeah. So you got to be careful what you say. But Rose McGowan, hot, solid C cup,
Kooky.
CD cup, CD,
Somewhere
maybe
there,
D.
I think. I don't know.
Got a clef in her chin. Works on a chick. You know, they don't focus enough on the chin clef on chicks, Drew. They talk about it with guys, and it works.
Right.
You know, it's kind of George Clooney, Magnum PI kind of vibe. You know, the clef works, but on a chick, it works too. Just got that little taco holder right in there. It's nice. All right. So, and is Charmed ever you ever see it coming to an end? Do you care? Do you want to just ride it as long as you can?
Yeah, ride it as long as I can. I think the fans still appreciate the show. It'd be nice to go out on a full season, kind of bring it to a huge finale, as opposed to just have it go away.
Well, there's no plans of it going away?
I haven't heard anything. So we're still filming. We just finished the last episode of our 7th season, so we're kind of waiting to hear as to whether or not we're going to come back next year.
Is the schedule? So it's sort of like shooting a movie every week or every other week,
8 days,
right?
yeah.
Every 8 days.
Mm-hmm.
And what's a normal? And I guess some scripts you're more involved with than others, so some weeks are lighter than others, right?
Sure.
But what is a normal week like for you when you're shooting?
If I'm in the script heavy, then perhaps 3, 4, 5 days a week, anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah, and you always got to get there early. And you always got to hang out. You always got to sit.
Drink a lot of coffee.
And they always do that. We're going to need you, your first shots at 8 a.m. We're going to need you in hair and makeup at 3:30 a.m. Yeah. There you go. And you're like, what What's up? And they're like, no, they really want to keep an eye on you.
They do.
They should really just put one of those chips in you. If you get a long-running series, just put one of those chips in you that you put in your pet. They just know where you are.
They need to know where you are.
Scrape you out of the barn, drag you in. And also, here's my other thing with that. You should have it should be based on your priors in your record. Like if you're in the Wu-Tang Clan, you get a 2-hour call time because we got to sober you up, we got to find you, we got to wash the hooker off you, we got to clean you up. But if you're Dr. Drew, you only need 15 minutes.
Straight in.
You tell Dr. Drew, look, we're taping at 8. We need you there at 7:30. He's there. He's there at 7:25. He wants to know why he's not makeup yet at 7:25. But they make the call time for 5:30 for everyone because everyone's on Wu-Tang time.
Right.
It's true.
They just take the worst. It's like, this is how everything is. This is security at the airport. This is schools. This is testing. This is everything. Like,
everything's geared to the most truant, the worst case.
Right. We take the biggest F up in society, and he becomes the standard. He's the gold standard. It's like, you'll be drinking your beer out of a plastic batting helmet at Dodger Stadium because some a-hole threw a beer bottle out on the field 6 years ago, and now, therefore, you will not be drinking a beer out of a nice frosty glass bottle like an adult. You'll be drinking it out of your shoe with the rest of the idiots because one drunken a-hole chucked a bottle out. And that's the way it goes. Like, that's the standard. And what is the lowest? What is the worst society has to offer? That becomes the going standard.
Right. That's what we
What is that? Why do? And by the way,
well, Adam, it's a slippery slope to accept anything
I know.
less.
Thank you, attorneys. Shouldn't we, as a society, instead of focusing on getting everywhere 2 hours early and putting everything into a styrofoam cup, how about we focus on kicking the ass out of the guy who got us into this mess in the first place?
Yes.
I mean, isn't that what we need to focus on?
Absolutely.
I believe so.
It is so. It is just so pathetic. Like, there's nothing worse than like when you got the beer bottle and you're like in the club or something and you're walking out to the other part and the guy makes you pour it in the styrofoam cup because like what do you think I'm going to do? Attack? What do you think I'm going to do? Like put this in the side of a bum or bust it over a pimp's head? Or what do you think I'm going to do? Like as soon as I get outside with the beer bottle, Dr. Drew's going to bust it on the side of the wall and go, come on. Who wants
Give me your wallet.
Yeah, give me your wallet. Like... It's a scene from Rebel Without a Cause. Like, I'll cut you. You start swinging it around. But Drew has a twist. He yells, I'll cut you. And then he goes, and then I'll fix you. And then I'll cut you again. But I could fix you, It's very passive-aggressive. All right. Drew, am I right or am I right?
Of course.
No. Europe, they let you do stuff. You get a beer bottle. You get a cigarette. You get to do. And then if you screw up with your beer bottle, they throw you out.
Yeah, you're responsible.
I mean, really, everybody think about this as an adult. You have to, when you walk from one place to the next, you have to transfer the beer out of the bottle into a styrofoam cup. So awesome, because somebody got sued 100 years ago. All right, let's keep going here. What are we doing, Drew? All right,
we're recovering. Take some calls. Here we go.
Brian, what do you like? Who's speaking to you here? You see chemical effects of brain person with an eating disorder. Well, that's interesting.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Carrie?
Hello.
You have an eating disorder?
Unfortunately. What's up, Vicka?
What's up? Yeah, I'm the Vicar of Christ, my new title.
What's up, Vicka?
Thou always holy.
So what's up? You have an eating disorder and you want to know how it affects your brain?
Yeah, I read your book, Dr. Drew, and it's very, very wonderful. I shared it with my eating disorder group. I go to Eating Disorders Anonymous. Mm-hmm. And my shrink, she wants to treat it like an addiction concept, which, makes sense considering it's been all my life and I can't
Absolutely. It's a great way to deal with it.
So, we were talking about it in group today, and we want to know, how it switches the brain on and, if it's a different kind of addiction than, say, chemical or drug or whatever, if the switch can be unswitched.
You're asking a question. I'm not an expert in eating disorders, but my understanding is that if you have a genetic heritage for addiction, the opioid release, the endogenous morphine release from vomiting and purging, can very much activate the addictive process.
Yeah.
You have it?
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Oh, so you mean you get
hand you the door prize for rightness.
You get a rush from throwing up.
And the empty feeling afterwards is the calm.
Right. And so it's very were you a cutter too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I
that
go
all
back
got
and forth between all of them. I haven't cut since like last summer, so I'm doing really good.
But that all kind of goes together.
Most people do feel better after a good chuck, though. I gotta say, but it's usually because the bed's
I had
spinning.
the flu recently, and it was like the worst because there's no control there.
Right.
It was
They have
so
to vomit.
horrible.
There
was no relief. In fact, it just left me feeling worse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, how you doing? What do you do? Do you put together days without heaving?
You know what? I try to be really good. Like tonight when I came home from the group, like I feel, woohoo, I'm gonna be good. And like I went to get dinner and I got like the diet soda, so I could only have like a small portion. I could have the full filling, and those are the good days. And the bad days are when I'm in like the bathroom stall at my accounting job and I'm yamming.
Yamming?
Yeah, I guess that's throwing
up.
What do you do? Do you binge? Do you binge though, or you just throw up? What do you? What's a big binge for you?
How humiliating. All of the horrible stuff you could possibly think of, like, any sort of sweet thing that's easy to come up and in, like, bright colored ordered so that I know how far I'm into it, and soda for propellant.
Oh, really?
Nice.
So
or ice cream to make it go up smoother, just all of the pathetic tricks.
Do you start? I never heard any of these vomiting tricks.
Yeah, most people
say over the air.
Well, most people keep them to themselves. They're so ashamed of it they don't share them. So that's good.
Right.
To talk
Okay.
about.
There's a whole group of people that will share, and like I have a good friend who's also got the same problem, and like we'd get together, and some days we're like good little angels, and we're like, we're gonna eat, and this is good for us, and so it's okay because we're together. And then we'll have other days where like we mysteriously avoid each other, even though we know darn well what we're doing, or we'll get together and we'll be like, ha ha ha, that's so funny.
Well, there's a subtle. Let me just finish. There's a subtle glamorizing you're doing there. Well, I know. Just get started. Right. She's a little bit. I understand that you're sort of
diarrhea of the mouth too. I got to tell you too.
Nice. But you're sort of glamorizing the behaviors and the activity, and I know you're telling us how awful they are, and you feel ashamed of them on some level. But there's a subtle glamorization. And listen, here's what you're going to be struggling with, and that's the whole process of capitulation, giving up to the powerlessness over this process. And just like an addiction, that is a key step. You have to really believe this thing is going to kill you, or you're going to keep flirting with it.
Yeah,
all right, let me hold on, Carrie. Quiet. I got to ask a couple of questions, and I'm letting you go.
Okay.
The propellant, the soda propellant, that goes down first, or that goes down last?
Throughout.
Oh, throughout. So take a bite, take a sip.
Make sure it's all wet.
And then you say sort of in order of color.
Well, like a bright colored thing for the beginning. Say like,
So you know when there's no more.
Burritos. So say it's orange, and you can tell that you're at the end.
I see.
If you've been doing it for as long as I have, you just keep going until you see yellow.
Oh, it's like the Skittles rainbow comes out of you. All right, baby, you're hot. You sound hot.
Oh, you're sweet, but no. But I am gay. Does that help?
Whoa.
I got another theory with the eating disorder chicks. Do you guys worry about your breath, and therefore could we get more oral and less making out? You know what I mean? I know you're lesbian, but you know what I'm saying?
Right, I know. You can actually tell when you go into a bathroom who's there and who's not, because they've got like the ritual with all of like the tools in the purse.
Oh, really? What's in the purse?
What tools?
Well, it's like all the breast fresheners, the reapplying of the makeup, the toothbrush, the mouthwash. And then
so you could size somebody up. You could see their physical build. You could look in their purse and figure out whether they had an eating disorder or not, right?
Not necessarily, but there's certain signs. Like some people don't use their fingers, some people do, and then you can see like the little red marks on your knuckles.
Right, the callus at the knuckle.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought that was from strumming the banjo.
It's on the other side.
Oh, it's the inside. Yeah. Okay, that's right. See, I'm so naive. That's the thing, Drew. I'm like a newborn.
You realize?
Wow.
Really, naive is the word that jumps to mind when I think of you. Yes.
Can you put Carrie back up for a second?
All right. What do you need to talk to Carrie for?
Are you a Mormon?
Oh God, totally not Mormon.
All right, Drew. just for people listening, because I know the show's confusing, it turned to a big inside joke. Engineer Anderson has a drop, as we call it in the radio business, of play it again. Here's how we'll do it. Drew?
Yes?
I'll
say the alphabet.
You hum the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay.
And Anderson, you drop the Mormon thing.
You're Mormon?
That's G14. That doesn't fall into play.
Are you Mormon?
All right.
Oh, my.
Why is it not... Simple instructions, right, Drew? You're supposed to hum. He's supposed to drop the Mormon in there?
Yeah.
I dropped it.
All right. But no, you're going to do a few of them, right?
Oh, you wanted even more, Drew?
Well, even more than one? Yeah. Just
Mormon's on
drop.
its own bank. That's why it's different.
Oh, it takes a while to queue up?
Kind of, yeah.
All right.
I'm good, though.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay, Drew. So, you know what? Why don't you hum Let's Hear It for the Boy?
Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Okay, do Battle Hymn of the Republic. There you go.
Let's see. How's it go? I'll think.
Do North to Alaska.
Oh, no.
Do in 1814, we took a little trip along the Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. Do that one. But get into it, Drew. But a little louder.
5 partners all at once. There's nothing safe but 8 penises. He wants to groom this child for his, abuse farm. Well, I'm having anal sex. I've had anal sex. Anything can go in your ass. You just got to relax. Oh, my God.
God damn it, you bitch. All right.
I didn't know he had all that.
Forget it.
I'm a rapist.
All right, hold on, Drew. That was Drew.
No.
Drew, quiet. Weren't you going to play the Are You a Mormon while he hums?
I started the Mormon one. I started off with that. You were talking, so you missed it.
I know, I heard it. All right.
What? No, I'm confused.
Are we capable of playing the Are You Mormon in succession?
Repeatedly.
Can we do it repeatedly?
You want? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You want the Mormon on a loop?
Yeah.
I want like 5 of them while Drew is humming.
I thought you wanted 5 drops.
He wants to prove that it's not me saying it. See?
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. If we worked all this out in advance, the show would be 20 minutes long every night. But funny. All right, Drew, I'm going to need you to get into this humming now. I can barely hear you. Anderson's got you on the other blower. Let's. You ready?
You Mormon? You Mormon? You Mormon? You Mormon? You Mormon? You Mormon?
All right. See, that was good.
Right.
That was excellent. Fantastic. All right.
Brian, you still there?
Yeah.
Brian,
left yet?
Now, here's the point. Engineer Anderson has never been more enamored with himself than this Are You Mormon drop that he plays with Drew.
No, it's just funny.
I know. Listen, you're proud. It's like your child in Little League to just hit a home run
this
every
is my favorite
time.
one. I love this one.
You can't articulate yourself any better than that.
But that one doesn't get a response. Are You a Mormon? Every time, no matter how bizarre the context,
right?
They respond to it.
When did your dad rape you?
His batting average on this is almost
1,000.
Almost 1,000% every time. Now, anytime someone calls from Utah, Anderson drops in the Are You Mormon, and they always respond, even though Drew never says it. So, here's the point. We have to make our own fun around here. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see. Andy got a DUI. I know we got to go to break. Let's just talk to...
hey, by the way, one quick thing. I'm looking for people with anxiety, sex anxiety, couples who need assistance. We have a sex expert that's going to coach people that want to come in on the air and go through a little counseling.
Drew, get a website. Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Sabrina? Oh, when are you going to tape these shows? Are you taping them?
A lot of stuff's being done in the field, but yeah, taping, we'll be all done like in a month.
But... Yeah.
The taping is the last weekend in April, first weekend in May. The actual.
What are you doing with all these people you're pimping it?
Different
for
different field pieces, different topics.
Field pieces?
Yeah, some of it are rolled in produced pieces. A lot of them.
This is so annoying.
We clear something up real quick. You were talking about my drops and whatnot, and then you said Andy has a DUI, and it made it sound like you were talking about me. He also has a DUI.
Oh, Andy? No, yeah. No.
Thank you, my friend.
No, Anderson has several DUIs, not just one.
Yeah, not a recent one, though. Not a recent one. Come on.
Chip away at your record.
He wouldn't be here tonight if he had a recent one. He'd be in jail for years.
Sure. Sabrina?
There's mandatory sentencing,
Hello?
17?
Yeah, hi.
What's happening? Your boyfriend is the manager of a strip club?
Yeah.
And you think he's cheating? How old is he?
He's 19.
Oof, managing.
And a manager.
Yeah, he's kind of up there. He started hanging around there when he was kind of young. His dad used to run it.
Sounded like a family
Big deal. Yeah, his dad ran the place. Yeah, so, you start at 14, like, wrangling pasties, and you work your way up to soda jerk, and the next thing you know, you're running the joint.
I can just imagine if being a child actor is troublesome. Imagine what this says to a kid.
So, does he have some of those crazy nationalities that we need to know about?
No, he's just Mexican, and I think he's part white.
No, all right. And he works, is it all nude or is it topless?
Oh, just topless. I wouldn't let him work if it was all nude.
How dare you? How dare you,
girl?
Oh, my
Delicate
goodness.
sensibilities. Interesting. All right, and he's 19 and you're 17.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. It's 17. Don't you just want some guys going to college with like a sweater with a letter on it or something?
He is going to college.
Junior college.
Yes.
That ain't college, everybody. How many times I got to tell you? It has the word college in it, so does Barber College. It's not college. Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. He's going to go, first off, he's going to junior college for the rest of his goddamn life. You don't get out. It's a vortex. It's a pit
listen,
with no bottom.
but if there is a way out, managing a strip club is probably in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why does he bother
he will
going
get
to
out.
junior college? Why doesn't he just take over the family business?
Well, because I kind of forced him to go to junior college.
Right.
I just want him, because he's kind of ditzy.
Oh, yeah.
If he was a girl, he'd be blonde.
Let me tell you something. You know how they say, hold on a second, Sabrina, because we got to take a break. You know how they say they send these kids to prison and they learn how to be criminals? They take these young, 18, 19-year-old offenders, they put them in with hardcore repeat offenders, and they teach them how to be criminals. Junior college, same thing. They teach you how to be stupid. You're just slow when you go into junior college. By the time you hang out with those heshers for a few semesters, you're now actually borderline retarded. That's how it goes. They teach you're not going to get smart in junior college. You're just going to learn how to score weed and kick a hacky sack around. How dare everyone? All right.
Let's go to break, man.
If anyone could show me a success story from junior college, it wasn't in the nursing program and not from some strange Asian country, I will admit I'm wrong.
Huh?
All right.
Oh, Chris, that's a success story.
Yeah, his 30th birthday's coming up. He's still in junior college. He's got one math class.
I'd rather manage a strip club.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. All right. Let me say this, too, Drew. Whenever you hear about these success stories, it's always guy dropped out of high school or he graduated from Harvard. Show me the junior college success story. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Brian?
I went to junior college, yeah.
All right, but
A year and a half. I had dropped out.
you never graduated.
I didn't.
It was a waste of time for you.
It was.
Should have gotten
passing by.
acting and home building earlier. We'll take ourselves a little break. Brian Krause here tonight from Charmed, and we'll be right back after this. Night from Charmed, Sunday nights, 8 o'clock, WB. 7 big seasons, and tomorrow night, Charlie O'Connell is going to be in here, and he's, of course, a new Bachelor. I kind of like the new Bachelor. It's uncomfortable to watch, but he's good in it. So we'll talk to him tomorrow night. All right, when we left off, we were speaking to Sabrina. Sabrina's 17.
Before we go to Sabrina, can I just say, Adam, I'm sitting here with this Kansas State students. And
Yeah,
it's
go
interesting-
Jayhawks.
Oh.
Go Snapping Turtles. What the hell are they again? The Pumas?
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
There you go.
Yeah, go Wildcats. How come there's no pandas? Go Giant
You
Pandas.
brought that up last night.
No, but there's no team with a panda.
There's no
on it.
raccoon either. It's the same family.
Is there a possum?
There's probably no
raccoon.
possums. I wouldn't mind the pandas on the side of the helmet. Big black and white thing.
It's interesting when you have people that have listened to the show for they walk you down memory lane. You remember this, remember that. And talking about drops, they brought up their favorite drops, and they liked Minka. Don't play tennis no more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anderson
Tennis no more.
is the number one Asian big boob queen.
Number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one.
Who is number one?
Minka. Minka's number one.
Number one, Asian big boob queen.
Yeah, she's hot. Met her in a strip club in Vegas.
And then
Huge
David
novelty
Algreer
kid.
and his experience, how he
With the ladies?
with the ladies. Yeah.
Don't look, don't
Dave
look at
making
me.
love.
I will
give you something to smile about.
That never gets old.
That's what it's like.
Oh, he slept next to me on the plane last week. That's him.
He just beats the crap out of his bitch, and then pow, he's out. Awesome. We shouldn't be laughing, Drew.
No.
We
He's
should
a bad
not
man.
be laughing.
He's
That's
a bad
somebody,
man.
That's somebody's daughter he's on.
Oh, my God. Don't do that.
Yeah. All right. Is there another favorite drop? I would like the show to just be just all drops at this point. Seems like
go
we're
home.
built up enough. Throw it to commercial break, that kind of thing.
They like you raping Andy Dick was one that's rated highly.
Oh,
Yeah,
Anderson, do you
remember
have that one anywhere?
Well, that's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
That's
What
an
else?
old one. The rape of Andy Dick. Yeah.
Oh, they also want to. Oh, there it is. They're also interested in you're sharing with Brian your expertise at receiving oral sex. So I was at the college tonight, and somebody actually asked that. What does Adam look like when he receives oral sex?
Well, let me say this.
And of course, I could not do it justice. I could not even attempt to show
anyone
that.
who listens to this show knows I don't brag. And by the way, it's not bragging if you can back it up. A lot of guys talk a pretty good game about the kind of pleasure they can bring to a woman. That's not my game. My game is receiving. And I'm not going to tell you I'm the best at giving oral because the competition's stiff, and frankly, the motivation factor is just not there for me. But in terms of receiving, nobody receives oral like the
So
ace
the
man.
motivation-
Am I right, Chris?
Motivation's
Am I
there.
right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, and it's just, I don't know. It's part of it's a mindset, part of it's posture. Some of it's just God given. You know, some people just have gifts. Some people have musical gifts. God gave me the gift to receive oral. Whatever it is, I don't know. Maybe my dad was a pretty good oral receiver. Possibly his father before him. Maybe it's in the blood. Nature or nurture, I don't know. But the point is I can receive oral like no one's business. I know what the ladies like. They like giving me oral. That's right. And, I don't want to give away too many of my secrets. My posture's basically, I kind of...
Oh, give him the whole thing.
Savoring.
Yeah, I just, I don't...
Behold, Brian, behold.
I don't overdo it. I just kind of... And, what's why I toss in a... Oh, yeah. I don't know, yeah. But, I don't get too manic about it. I don't, punch anyone in the skull or start screaming like David Allen Greer or Andy Dick. It's more laid back. I can't really describe it. You'd have to be there.
You have to behold.
Yeah, it'd have to behold, yeah, and then run. Let's finish off with
Samantha. Now Samantha.
Sabrina.
Sabrina, beg your pardon.
Sabrina. All right, 17. Boyfriend manages a strip club, also attends junior college, and you're not jealous of him working at the strip club?
No, I just see it as a job.
Hey, I got an 8-year-old manager. 42. I got a fanny pack. Sabrina, stage 8. Sabrina. Yeah. Could we get those guys to shut up when we're at the strip club?
Welcome to the stage,
Yeah.
Hold it out. It's a 2-for-1 tonight.
2-for-1. Asian businessman's lunch tomorrow. All the kimchi you can eat from noon to 4 o'clock. Come on down. Quit your grin and drop your lid. Shannon, stage 4, Shannon. There's part of it is like part air traffic controller, part carnival barker, part pimp. They're taking care of a little business too. There's like Jade, stage 7. Let me look at Jade. There's a Ford Impala in the parking lot. Has its parking lights on. Yeah, turquoise coming to stage. She's hot, fellas. Sure you appreciate it. Yeah, they're like calling Manuel. We got a bathroom. We got one of the fart fans out in the men's latrine near the front door. Welcome to stage, Candace. Shouldn't they have another guy in charge of sort of the nuts and bolts, and the one guy focused on souping up the crowd for the chicks? It's funny. They try to be a little sultry about it too when they do it. Like, Kelly, left your tampon box on stage 9. Did you get that out? Yeah, sure you appreciate it. Big fat guy with his chin carved in with the beard and the ponytail and the leather fanny pack. Offering the chicks Coke. All right, where are we? Sabrina,
what did you call about? I've lost track of this.
Oh, well, I suspect that he's cheating on me.
So you don't like that he's in the strip club?
No, it's not the fact that he's in the strip club. It's just, I think that the girls are having a kind of
it's their fault. It's the women's fault. Adam, this is your woman here. Sabrina's your woman.
I love it. It's the domain. And you know what I love about this woman? It transcends all gender barriers. There's white trash that's into this. There's the Latina chicks, the black chicks. There's a certain breed in every culture that goes after the chick and not after the guy.
Oh, no, you didn't!
Except for Jews. Jews don't do it. No Jewish woman in the world will go after the chick and not go after the dude. They go right for the dude's nutsack. But Sabrina is one of these ones that gets mad at the chick and not at her man, which is awesome. Keep it up, baby.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. All right.
Kidding.
So, why do you think he's cheating?
Well, because I find all these like anonymous numbers of girls that I don't know in his pockets, and just basic stuff like that. But then when I confront him about it, it's like, oh, they're new girls that I'm checking out to hire for the club and
please.
for my job.
How long have you been together?
About 3 years.
Ew.
3 years.
Yeah.
All right, that's enough.
Oh, really?
Time for a new boyfriend.
Okay, well, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think I have a girly voice?
No.
No, I don't.
You mean a little girly voice?
It's a chick. It's a dude.
It's a dude. What's up?
Wow, that's awesome.
What's up, Drew?
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Switch back and forth.
Sabrina and Arturo.
Wow.
Wow, I still have a boner.
Oh, that's gross.
More of a boner, dude. Yeah, it got bigger. Got up to 5. All right, do a little. I'll tell you what. I want you to do. Is this Arturo? Did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take a commercial break.
All right.
How about you just do that? You do like, hi, this is Sabrina and Arturo.
All right.
We'll be back with more Loveline after this, and then Chris will throw it to break.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, what?
No. Yeah. See, you throw it to commercial break using both voices.
All right.
Both. You ready?
Back and forth.
Back and forth, good. Yeah.
Identifying them.
Hi, this is Sabrina, and this is Arturo, and you're listening to Loveline. And now we're going to commercial break. Bye.
All right. Good.
Hello? Who's this?
This is Loveline. 1-800-LOVE-191. Loveline will be right back. 91X's loudspeaker. 2 hours of primetime San Diego.
Brian Krause here tonight from Charmed. Sunday nights, 8 o'clock on the WB. Let's get to the phones.
That last call has got to be one of the most taken in we've ever been by a call.
Yeah.
To be as bogus as it was, we were completely in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
well done.
hats off to you, young
Arturo.
Arturo, you're a worthy opponent. We normally, here's the thing, here's our thing with bogus calls. We usually can sniff them out. But once in a while you beat us, and God bless you. And here's the thing, if you're creative and you're interesting, more power to you. Keep them coming. Yeah. I have no problem with that. Stacy, you're 23.
Yeah, actually, I called you guys. It's been several months, maybe about 6 months or so ago, and I was in love with my ex's brother, and my ex tried to kill himself when we broke up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You guys remember? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm calling to give you guys an update because Dr. Drew was saying don't pursue the relationship with the brother, and you were saying in the end that you thought it would be okay.
What?
Well,
okay. That was me, probably.
Yeah. Well, the brother moved out of the house with his family and kind of moved into the part of town that I moved to, and even told his brother that he had feelings for me. But I wanted to let you know that even though I felt I was in love with him, I never let anything happen.
Good.
All right. Well,
really took a lot from me. I still had a lot of feelings for him, but...
Well, how about now? Has it been long enough?
I mean, I don't think my feelings will ever go away, but
No, I know, but why? Here's the thing. I don't know, isn't this acceptable as you become adults to stop dating somebody and date a sibling after a certain amount of time? Isn't it possible?
Yeah, but there's a lot of craziness in this one.
But there was a suicide attempt.
Yeah.
And it was
right, but how is he doing? How's he doing now?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of decided it would be best not to even...
Smart. That is smart. You showed a little initiative, a little bit of health.
Yeah.
And you are a boyfriend away from forgetting about this other guy forever. Not the suicide guy. I mean the brother.
Let's make suicide guy brother number one, and the other brother you're into brother number two.
Okay.
Brother number one, you don't have any contact with him either brother, right?
Right.
And well, if he's, for all you know, he committed suicide.
No, he's alive.
He's alive.
Yeah, I've heard about him, and
All right, and the two brothers, how much contact do they have?
Well, they were living together. The younger brother, who's brother number two, moved out because they really weren't best of friends.
Yeah, all right. So he moved out, and
he's doing okay. I think they're getting along okay now.
All right. Well, look, here's the thing. It doesn't sound like she's head over heels in love with brother number two. Otherwise, she probably would have done something. Well, no, I don't mean. Look, I know our callers, Drew. They don't have a ton of principle. They're more just lazy at best, I would say. And that's a compliment. Here's what I'm saying: if she's head over heels in love with this guy, do you really think she has, with nothing else going on in her life, you think she has the wherewithal or the intestinal fortitude not to see him, even when he's moved out and it's been 6 months?
Your point is well taken, but I think she might. She might.
Really?
It's possible. And listen, if she gets another boyfriend, number two and number one will vanish.
Well, I haven't dated.
You have. Do you still feel like you're in love with number two?
Yeah, I really do. More than I've ever felt for anyone.
You feel like some nights when it's quiet and it's late and you're alone and you close your eyes, you can smell number two?
Well, I never let myself get that
you smoke a lot of pot, right?
What?
Don't you? You smoke a lot of
weed?
Oh, I don't do any drugs. No.
Never did?
No.
Okay. So here's what I don't understand. If you're in love with number two's moved out and not living near his brother, couldn't you guys start dating?
No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's.
I think. All right. I think she has intimacy problems now.
Yeah.
Now downgraded it to that. Jenna.
Hello.
Oh baby, what's up?
My mom, she keeps dating this man, and it's like been 4 years, and she's been going out with him and on and off with him, and it's really disturbing me.
Why?
She wants me to be happy for her. She says that since I'm happy, she deserves to be happy, even though I really hate it all. I want to just get out of the house, but she says if I try to, she's going to send me to a home or something like that.
What's up with the guy?
He'll come and he'll be all happy and stuff like that, and they'll get together and they'll start having fun, and then all of a sudden one day he leaves and he never calls again for like a month or maybe a year or something. He won't call.
Well, maybe he's a rambling man.
And undoubtedly he is.
I got to ramble too.
I know it's hard to see your mom going through this, but maybe you just got to let her take care of herself. The guy's a jerk. The guy's an a-hole. Point well taken. You hopefully won't do that to yourself, and she's got to manage her own life.
Where's your biological jerk?
Well, he lives with his girlfriend.
Or BJ's, I like to call him. Is he in town?
Yeah.
Do you see him?
Yeah, he dropped some clothes off today.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice. You guys get along okay?
Yeah, we get along okay. It's just we don't see each other that often.
Okay. Jenna, I'm going to give you some quick advice here. let your mom make whatever mistakes your mom wants to make.
Right. Don't be alone with this guy, though, in the meantime.
Her social life is her social life. You're 14. You'll be getting into high school next year, or maybe you're in high school this year. It's time for you to get some friends, not the losers, but some decent friends. Start getting involved with stuff. And here's everyone, here's your job. Your parents are idiots. Pretty much either they're not there, and the ones that are there are idiots. Get your grades up and go somewhere far away to college and just become a lesbian and thumb your nose at your parents. Become successful. That's the whole thing, everybody.
Become a successful lesbian.
You want to F with your parents? Go make a ton of money and go move away and stare at the ocean.
Do what Adam did. Get a radio show and talk about them for 10 years.
That's right, you pussies. You heard me, Dad. I hate you. Point is be successful. There's your revenge. All right? Don't just sit around and stew and get caught up and turn everything into a goddamn soap opera at home. Just get out. Get your friends. Go to school. Do something. All right, we'll take a quick break. Be right back after this. There, buddy. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew is in Kansas tonight. Go Lemurs! Yeah?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Brian Krause and
Larry the Lemur.
Larry the Lemur. I'm telling you, Panda would make a decent mascot for a football team. You'd have to drag it out on it. The panda. I picture the panda just sitting, when they sit and eat with their feet up, and you would just drag it. Just drag it onto the right at the 50-yard line and just be eating the whole time. Just be sleeping. I really mean, I'm telling you, we judge animals based on how they look. Everyone is in love with the pandas. They don't do anything.
Why do you think they evolved that stuff?
They hate us. Pandas hate us.
Of course.
I don't think they like the round eyes either. By the way, they don't like the white man, because we bring them over here from China and we set them up like, hey, what do you need? You want some porno? We actually made panda porno to try to get them to hump and stuff.
We will not have sex. We'll not do it.
We did, yeah. They showed them porno. They get these other pandas, they feed them, they just like, could you guys please hump? They're like, I don't think so. What animal do you have to beg to hump? There's animals you have to beg to not hump. Listen, hey, like you bring your dog around, it's like, get off the neighbor's leg. Come on, get out of there. It's humping a hedge, humping a mailbox. You can't stop animals from humping. Panda, you get the feeling like pandas would have humped, except for they found out we wanted them to hump, and they're like, screw you. Now I'm just going to be sitting and eating and looking cute. Pandas is also one of these animals, the fatter it gets, the better it looks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just a 120-pound panda, cute, 200 pounds, adorable, 300 pounds, you just want to eat. Just want to dive on it. It's just sitting there, tons of attitude, eating their bamboo and not humping. Yeah. Cockroach. Let me tell you about this. Wait a minute, Drew. Cockroach never really did anything to anybody. Do you know what I mean?
We hate it, though.
We can't stand them. I think it's because they're ugly.
Yeah, of course. Well, just the way we judge the panda to be good, we judge the cockroach to be bad.
Yeah. And by the way, which would you rather, if you just walked into your bedroom and it was dark, you'd rather be a cockroach in there or a giant panda?
A panda!
Yeah, he would kill you. And, ironically, then rape your corpse.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's what I wanted to bring up, the whole rape thing.
Yes, Drew.
Because my peanut gallery has asked you review the whole notion of rape with Brian.
Well, I will, because I'm glad you brought that up, because...
we like clarifying this. It's a violent crime, Adam.
Yes. Yeah, it is. It is. It's not a crime of passion. It's not a sexual crime. That's where they're wrong about rape. It is not a crime of sex, not a sexual crime, but a crime of violence where you come at the end. You see, it's just like any other violent crime, except for, you come. It's like if I held up a liquor store, just kicked open the door, bashed the old lady over the head with the butt of my pistol, came, and then cleaned out the cash register. No difference. You understand? A crime of what? What, Engineer Chris?
A crime of passion.
No, violence. You idiot. It's a violent,
no sex, no passion.
No, it's not. It's not a sexual crime. It's a violent crime where you come at the end.
Where you ejaculate.
Got it.
You ejaculate, but it's not sexual at all.
There's nothing sexual about it. How dare you?
No, even as the semen is pouring from your penis, you know what you're thinking? Not sexual.
Not
sexual
thought. Nothing.
Sure,
Zero.
I have an erection. Sure, semen is coming out of my urethra. Not aroused.
Not sexual.
Violent,
not sexual.
Feeling violent. Not sexual.
Not sexual.
It's like all the other times you have an ejaculation. It's like if you have a nocturnal emission. You're not having a sexual dream. You're dreaming you're beating the crap out of somebody.
Hey, look. That's
going my
in,
point.
Carjacking and then ejaculating. That's
Drew. It is no. If you're heading back to the hotel tonight and a man just jumps you in the parking lot,
beats the crap out of me,
beats the crap, and then comes, it is no different. No different. That's a violent crime where you ejaculate. Okay, that's it. Now people get mad when we do that, but. I'm just saying. Who
gets mad? Your grandma gets mad.
My grandma gets mad.
Yeah,
she gets mad. Not a good thing, but I would argue a sexual thing to the guys who actually are doing the raping.
Yes,
that's kind of the problem.
Yes, that's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yes.
Because if it was just about violence, they just go rob somebody.
Right.
Of course, it's a sexual thing. I mean, it's deviant, but it's sexual. Just like for a pedophile. 8-year-old boy is sexual.
Well, that's the point also, that both those kinds, all the pedophilia and the rape has a motivational drive behind it in addition to the aggression and violence. And if you ignore that, you're missing the whole point.
Yeah, and I'm starting to wonder whether it be Michael Jackson or whoever, these guys that are these like 3-time losers that end up abducting the 18-year-old and finally killing, 8-year-old I should say, and finally killing somebody. What is there cures for these guys? Like, hypothetically, if Michael Jackson is guilty, doesn't it seem like about 10 years ago the alarm bell sounded on this guy? Like, hey, maybe we ought to reel it in just a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't think when it comes to sexuality, there's a whole lot of alteration and there's a whole lot of look, knock it off. Like, Brian, you like the ladies? You like the shapely ladies? There'll be no more of that. Knock it off. Well, what do? You just sort of keep it quiet and do what you got to do.
Right,
Sneak into Rose McGowan's dressing room.
Drug them? Or what, I mean, is that the only way to stop it?
I don't know. Drew, turn your cans down a little bit, by the way, because I'm hearing a little reverberation. I know that once you've established yourself as a sort of sexual predator, and here's the other thing too, we need to define this more clearly. The guy who drops his pants in front of the sorority house and slaps his ass shouldn't be on the sexual predator list. That's the other thing too, is the list is so broad, we put everyone on it, and everything is rape. It's the same thing. It's like a woman jogging in the park gets jumped and violently raped. That's rape, and then you rolling over on your girlfriend of 4 years in the middle of the night and get a little something, that's rape too. If everything's rape, then nothing's rape, And if everyone's a violent sexual predator, then it takes away from those who actually are. So I think the first thing you need to do is really establish who's done what. And you show me a guy who breaks into some old lady's house at 2 a.m, holds her at knife point and rapes her. I'm going to show you someone who doesn't need to see the light of day again. Right. 6 years in the joint's not going to straighten his head out and get him on the path on the straight and narrow.
The penalty is definitely not stiff enough.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's some sort of halfway house that these guys are confined to for the rest of their lives. If it's some sort of supervised whatever, I don't know what it is, but it's something. And anyone who thinks that's too stiff. Don't break into the old lady's house at 3 a.m. and rape her by knife point. There you go. Right. People act like we just pick out people from society randomly. You'll be going to the house for molesters, and you'll be doing time for... No, theoretically, you got to go out and do something first. Just don't do it. All right. Yeah. Or Pedophile Island. That's my new plan.
Pedophile Isle.
Oh, pedophile. No, Drew, it's pedophile.
That's right, pedophile.
See what I'm saying? That's going to be
a new reality deal?
Yeah, It's a drama. You know that. Get me in touch with some of those WB executives. That's all I'm saying. And there's a part in it for you.
Wait a second.
Brian Krause. King of the pedophile.
That'd be Cub Scout leader.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, we'll put you on our side. Because a plane of Cub Scouts crashes in the pedophile. Yeah, okay, we'll make you the Cub Scout leader. Although I got to tell you, a more challenging role, King of the Pedophiles. Because we got to make you likable.
Yeah.
Make
real.
Be endearing.
We're going to get the ladies to watch. Yeah. All right. Speaking of Charmed, we got a big fan of Brian's on the phone. Dana?
Yes, hi. How are you guys doing?
Good.
All right, hi.
Hi, Adam. Hi, Dr. Drew. Hi, Brian.
Hey.
Hi.
I am a huge fan. I've been watching you since, I was going to say Blue Lagoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. But I was just wondering, how is it working with all three of the girls? Do they pretty much, get along and such, and y'all hang out and stuff?
Don't hang out outside of work much. Everybody gets along. It's a lot of fun. Been lucky to be there for the 7 years I have been, for sure. It's just like being a part of a family. We see each other every day for so many years. There's a lot of times we get along, a lot of times we don't. It's a lot of laughs, tears,
a lot of times we
everything.
don't.
Yeah. Have your periods synced up yet? So after 7 years, even a guy would start having a period at that point.
I just missed, actually. I'm a little worried.
Oh, really? Spotting?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the napkin in the bathroom, Drew. I didn't want to say anything. It was one of the DJs.
It was blue. Is that good?
Yeah, it means he's pregnant. All right. Hey, Dana?
I just wanted to say thank you. I think my cell's cutting out. And,
all right. Thanks for calling. All right, Brian, the girls are all a little bit nutty, but so what actresses aren't, right?
It's, who isn't?
Well, like, you could work with Drew. It would be boring. You'd probably want to kill yourself, but there'd be no highs, no lows. Just a nice, straight, flat line all the way through, You know what I mean? You wouldn't get that. You wouldn't have some days are good days and some days are bad days. You wouldn't have to use those euphemisms like, Drew, Drew's Drew. That's always bad, by the way.
Good days, bad days.
That's the worst thing anyone can say about you is they repeat your name twice. Brian. Oh, well, what can you say about Brian? Brian's Brian. That means Brian's an a-hole.
Exactly.
Drew, you have to kill yourself the minute anyone just says Drew's Drew or Adam's Adam. That's the worst day ever. Yeah, they're just being nice at that point.
He's himself.
The girls are hot. They're a little bit nutty, but you don't have to deal with them too much. I mean, are those any little competition they have? Like, they must be vying.
They're
for
all
your
competing
attention.
for me. It's tough.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's hot.
I mean,
Chris and Drew are that way with me. Yeah. All right.
I keep telling myself that.
I'm going to gouge his eyes out.
Engineer Chris, what can you say? Chris is Chris.
Thanks. Steve.
Huh?
All right, let's talk.
It's all right, I'm used to it. Whatever.
Let's want to do a little Germany or Florida, Drew?
Sure, let's go.
All right. Mark?
We need to hear a little operatic David Allen Greer.
Is it Germany or Florida? Hey! Germany or Florida? Let's find out.
Yeah, big ending.
That one.
There's Germany or Florida from the great David Allen Greer, who now can shut up the next time I see him and keeps complaining about where Germany or Florida is. All right. Let's talk to Mark. The way the game is played, they give us the bizarre story, and we guess. Is it Germany or Florida? Mark?
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
All right. It's 1 a.m. of Friday morning. Two men were fighting in the middle of a neighborhood street when one of the men eventually got in his pickup and, grabbing his opponent by the neck, started dragging him along the ground up the street until he finally let go, and the undercarriage of his vehicle killed him. Germany or Florida?
Feels like Florida.
Feels very Florida.
Pickup truck.
Yeah,
Pickup,
it's weird in Europe. They seem to have pickup trucks, but they're like those things you see on the golf carts. They're not on the golf course. They're not the golf. They're like golf carts with
like
little
worker
wagons in them. Yeah, they're micro things. Which
They also
can
call
still
them
run
wagons
over and kill a guy. Yeah. We're all going with Florida. Yeah, Brian?
Florida.
You're in Florida?
Yeah.
Mark, we're going Florida.
Oh, sorry, guys. Actually, it is Florida.
Ah, good. That's good.
He had us there.
He did that Ryan Seacrest thing at the end of American Idol when he goes, I'm sorry, Angela, you'll not be going home. It's like, all right, could you stop effing with everybody? Doesn't that get obnoxious after a while, too? He does that every single time. So it's worse than the Seacrest out. He gets the poor, two scared people right there. Or basically, the loser's just going back to Indiana to kill themselves. And he does it every time. He just looks at him and he goes, Shannon, it's bad news for the person standing next to you. And the poor guy's like, what? It's great for the person that thought they were getting axed, but for the person who's standing there, it's horrible.
Because they don't quite get it yet.
No.
It's like Zoolander going up and taking the award.
I am watching The Idol now, though, I must say, Drew. I can't help it.
Really?
Bought into it. I'm
no
in.
Kidding.
I'm watching.
Who are you rooting for?
I love all the kids, but I love, there's a sassy black lady on there, a young, what the hell's her name? It's not for, she's got a good,
no, you didn't!
Yeah, that's her. She's got a good song. She's hot. She's a Nubian princess. I'm into her. I'm going to come up with her name in a second. Sam?
Yeah.
You're 20?
Yes.
What's up?
Well, I used to take prenatal pills about 1.5 years ago when I was pregnant. Don't take them anymore, but I'd heard recently from a friend that they could help me lose weight. And I'm just wondering, was there any validity to that, or is that just one of those things that is just...
How is that supposed to occur?
From what I
understand... That's why she's calling.
Yeah. I'm just curious what the friend told her.
Well, from what I understand, something about, the prenatal vitamins supposed to give you vitamins that you can't normally get, and they're supposed to help you get rid of toxins in your body or something like that.
No.
Yeah.
No. Think about it. Whenever anybody starts talking about toxins, what is a toxin?
Well,
what is the chemistry of a toxin? Where does it exist?
Let me tell you. You ever wake up in the morning and you feel like you'd like to sleep for another hour? Huh? Answer. Do you, Brian?
Of course.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, a few times.
Okay, let me explain. Those are toxins build up in your body. We live in a toxic environment, okay? The water you drink, the air you breathe, the food you eat, all toxins, okay? Your body absorbs those toxins, and those toxins settle in your colon, okay? That makes you tired. It makes you lethargic. Sometimes about 3 in the afternoon, you just feel like you'd like to take a nap. You ever feel that way?
Sure.
Those are toxins. You ever feel like sometimes you're just reading and you don't remember what you read, or you can't focus very clearly? Toxins.
Wow.
Yeah, toxins. You ever have to take a leak? You ever go to the bathroom, number one?
Sure.
Toxins. You ever get in your car and turn the key on the right there and have it start up? Toxins.
Wow.
Toxins. You ever feel horny? Toxins.
No.
Hungry?
Yeah, wow.
Toxins. Yeah, white guy? Toxins. It's all toxins, okay? You like watching TiVo? Toxins.
Yeah, love TiVo.
Okay, that's my point. They build up in your body. You have to purge them every once in a while, and the only way you can do that is shoving a hose up your ass. Okay? Drew, you're a doctor. Am I right or am I right?
Oh, of course.
You got to purge those toxins.
So here's the deal. Your body is designed to take chemicals and use them or get rid of them. It's incredibly resilient in terms of getting rid of stuff. Number one. Number two, we're just talking about vitamins with a little bit of iron and a little bit of folic acid. That's all prenatal vitamins are.
And
otherwise,
Drew,
regular vitamins, and they can't make you lose weight.
And there's no real, your body doesn't store toxins.
No. If somebody's going to have to explain to me exactly what chemical they're talking about and exactly how it's stored, because there's no such thing.
And what's in your colon right now?
Your
what
colon,
in there?
It's outside your body. This is what people understand. Your colon is the inside of your colon is outside of your body.
Yeah.
Okay?
So what's that mean?
It means whatever's in there doesn't even get into your body, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't affect you.
No.
But what about the toxins that are built up?
Yeah, right.
What a rap, everybody, with these enemas.
Yeah, here's the deal. We do colonoscopies. We make the colon squeaky clean. And we have to be able to see every molecule, every surface. And it doesn't make people feel good to have your colon completely cleaned out for a colonoscopy.
Well, are you going to lose weight, though, with the little...
What about it?
Colonic?
Yeah. If they put a high salt concentration, you'll get a diuretic effect. You'll get osmotic load, sure.
Osmotic load. That's the name of my band from high school. We rocked. Osmotic load. It's awesome. We played the prom one year. All right, Drew, you ready to keep on keeping on?
Let's go.
Let's see. 2 miscarriages on the pill, lose weight. All right, let's see. Let's talk to Deborah.
Hi.
Deborah, 25.
Hi, guys. Hi,
What's
Brian.
up?
Hi. So I got to remember to say that I'm looking for a couple and or an individual for a sex therapy session.
Oh.
Guy with premature E or a couple that wants to sort of work on something.
Oh.
All right. Well, Brian's got the premature E, and we're both sort of a couple now, so maybe we'll just
let's go.
I'd love to be a couple with Brian. Hey, we can do this.
You guys be great.
I'm quick.
He's quick.
Hey, that's a
Thought I'd let you know.
Too late. Whoa. Yeah.
That's okay, it's worth it. Well, first of all, Brian, huge fan. I hope the show goes another season, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you on the screen again. So,
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, question, guys. A couple weekends ago, was in Vegas with a bunch of friends doing the Vegas thing, drinking, doing a little bit of coke, and all of a sudden, someone we were there with kind of said, "Oh no, we've got to switch straws. We can't do it out of the same one." And I'm 25 years old. I've done coke a couple of times, and I've never heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
And I never took it seriously. You always hear, "Don't use the same needles. Don't do this." But using the same straw, and I thought about it. Hi, that's up people's noses.
Yeah.
Like, what's the danger? I mean, not like I'm gonna do coke all the time, but I'm only 25. Who knows? So, can you maybe help me out
Nothing.
here?
No, you can get a cold. You can transfer a cold.
Well, is that a mucosal membrane in there?
Yeah. So the things that are excreted on the surface of the nose, like common cold viruses,
Right.
that sort of thing,
Okay.
you could catch a cold, basically.
Okay, cool.
You could get. What about like a hepatitis thing?
No,
one of the heps.
Well,
None of the
maybe.
heps?
Nah, really not.
Maybe
But you can
we'll
get
see.
Staph aureus passed around. That's a colonizer, and then you can be carrying that around, and then that can cause infection later somewhere else. But it's really nothing. I mean,
So my nose is not falling
No,
off.
you're cool.
No.
Look, you do what I do. Grow that pinky nail out about 2 inches.
Nice. Okay.
Dip it right into the vial. Just a little snuff, a little bump.
Thank
Watch
you,
the
Adam. I
freeze.
appreciate
Watch the freeze with it. You'll cut your gums to shreds.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Adam. Okay.
How much is Coke a gram these days? I'm thinking about getting back in.
You know what? Coke is just disgusting. It's honestly not good anymore. So.
Oh, it's not good.
Yeah, it's just gross. It's too many people are like making out of baby laxatives and like vitamin
Too
D.
speedy, huh?
Baby laxative.
Is that a wives' tale? Do they really put baby laxative? What is baby laxative? How come I've never seen? Do they just make baby laxative to cut Coke? Because I don't think there's any business for it otherwise.
Yeah, without Coke, there probably would be no baby laxative.
And what? How much is it a gram these days?
Oh God, 60?
60?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It's reasonable. All
I
right,
always have a friend of a friend of a friend who knows someone who could.
Look, baby, you got a problem. We're cool.
Yeah. You've got enough with your medicine the way it is. You don't need to expand the pharmacology.
The booze brings me down. I need something to pep me up, for the morning time, like Elvis. Here's the thing: Coke was like. What do you think the most expensive Coke was around here, Drew? 120 a gram?
Yeah.
It was 120 a gram when I was making $7 an hour. You know what I mean? So it's like a full week of work just to get a couple grams. It was tough. I couldn't pay my bills. Now I'm literally a millionaire, and you could get a gram for $50. See what I mean? Equivalent would be like 50 cents to me now.
Wow.
I'm just saying it makes sense.
Because you're literally a millionaire.
We're literally a millionaire. Yeah. All right, let's take ourselves a little break, shall we?
Yes.
Brian Krause in here tonight from Charmed, WB, 8 o'clock Sunday night. Take a quick break. Be right back after this. Hey, everybody. Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew in Kansas City. Are you in Kansas City or Kansas?
Manhattan, Kansas.
Manhattan, Kansas. Go Silverfish. Silverfish, horrible name for a team.
We've been in Kansas. I didn't realize we've been here in Lawrence and Manhattan for like 8 years. We've been here a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got a big following here.
Oh, good. God bless you. I think we sort of look at Kansas as one of the newer affiliates.
I thought Lawrence, yeah.
All right. Well, good. Salt of the earth. I love those Kansas nights. Whatever. Kansas, yeah. Brian Krause here tonight from Charmed on the WB. That is 8 o'clock on Sunday night. Do you remember we did that promo for the WB?
I remember that we were in Chicago, and you said, I will not say that. And they said, say it. And you said, this thing is going away in 4 milliseconds anyway. It's a bad idea. History will be unkind to this. And they said, say the damn thing.
And I was like, it's the WB? And they're like, no, you idiot. It's the WB. And I'm like, it's the WB? No, the WB. And I'm like, you think this is going to catch on? And they're like, just do it. And I'm like, Drew, how many of those conversations have we had over the years?
I just wonder how many times. I would love to know how many times you explained to them, this is a bad idea. This is never going to work. What are you doing?
I would like a 3-hour reel of me just explaining to people how horrible their ideas were and how it wasn't going to work. Them going, just do it, and me looking at Drew and his hands are on his hips, and he's standing next to the person who's telling me just to do it.
Adam, you need a brain vacation.
Benedict Arnold. Yeah. We used to, one of the earlier Loveline TV promos was me saying you need a brain vacation. And I'm like, what does that mean? And they're like, we paid a Madison Avenue company a lot of money to come up with that. I was like, give me a bong in 30 seconds. I'll come up with something better. And then everyone gets mad, and then I drop the I'm saving you from yourself line.
That was good.
Everyone really gets mad.
Then you talk about history. History will be unkind.
Yes. And then I say this. All right, I will say whatever garbage you've rammed up my ass. Please remember when this is a horrible failure, who said this was going to be a horrible failure. And I just want to apology from all the folks at WB who came up with that horrible campaign and made me say it. All right. Drew, what were we doing in Chicago?
You know what? I think we were promoting the Fox version of Loveline that never went to TV.
On the WB?
Yeah.
You got that down now.
I did. It got seared into my soul. Aaron?
Yes.
You're 27?
Yes, I am.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, another prenatal pill commercial? I mean, question?
Yeah, I was listening to the show, and discussion I was having with some coworkers a few weeks ago about if a guy can take prenatals just if he wanted to, like, grow his hair.
Prenatal vitamin. First off, all these vitamins, like, Drew, stop me if I'm wrong, but there's all these vitamins. It's like there's a formula for chicks and a formula for dudes and a formula for chicks over 50 and a formula for dudes under 15 and a formula. They're all just the same crap. Just take
a little more calcium or a little more folic acid. A little more. The thing about the prenatal vitamins is they have iron, and you can get iron overload. So you don't want to be taking prenatal vitamins chronically. You can make yourself sick. That's all.
Mm-hmm. And you'll crap out a railroad spike. Come on, Drew, laugh it up, buddy.
It's very funny.
You can get that flushed.
Let's talk to Andy, who's 20. Andy, Andy got the DUI. I was talking about him 80 minutes ago. Andy, you there?
What's going on, guys? Oh, I miss Drew tonight.
You're in Kansas?
Yeah.
Go Chinchillas.
I wanted to go so bad, but I had to work. I couldn't get out of it. Oh, I didn't find out till last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only moves to Kansas. So, you got a DUI?
Basically. Well, I didn't. That was kind of complicated. I was talking on the phone screener about it. I kind of switched between substances, alcohol and marijuana.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I got the DUI when I was kind of in a drinking phase, and now I'm back to marijuana. And I'm kind of wondering if the addiction is basically a product of, like, the drug itself, or if it's I have kind of social anxiety or just kind of anxiety stuff.
Regardless of what causes you to use the drugs, whatever you're trying to regulate or avoid or escape, addiction is a separate process that is activated and requires treatment. Whether it's because you had a knee fracture and you ended up in the hospital for a month on morphine, or because someone handed you a joint when you were 15, or you worked in a bar. Whatever it is, once addiction is active, it's active. It needs a separate treatment.
A great life, by the way.
So I should get
Andy, what is the legal limit there in Kansas? Is it .10 or .08?
0.08, I think.
.08?
No.
What were you?
Yeah. Like .16 something.
All right. Twice the legal limit. But let me just say this about the legal limit. They pull people over all the time, and they're like, he was 4 times the legal limit. If he was driving, we got to raise the legal limit then. You're not saying to me, I'm not hearing he drank too much. I'm just hearing the limit's too low. If people can do 4 times, you should be dead at 4 times the legal limit, not swerving. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it means we need to bring it up a little.
The deal is alcoholics, though, are resistant to the intoxicating effects of alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I get the heavyweight sticker on my license.
Yeah.
I get pulled over, and it's like, buddy, you blow .25. Oh, sorry, Mr. Carolla. Did not see the sticker. Would you like an escort home? Okay. Okay, go ahead and put some holes in that lampshade so you can see the road, son. Fantastic. Yeah, it's nothing to laugh about, but if my mom gets to .08, she skirts up over her head. She's a mess. I'm at .08. I'm fine. That's all I'm saying. Drew, am I right or am I right?
That's that Carolla gene.
Yeah. All right, so Andy's got to get some help, yes?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Just go to MA meeting. Go to 12-step meeting. You'll meet a bunch of guys with your story.
All right. Let's talk to Nadia.
Hi.
Nadia?
Yeah.
That's different than Nadia?
Yeah, it's a softer Y.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Well, is Nadia, how do you spell Nadia then?
Nadya.
How do you spell the other Nadia? That's how you spell the other Nadia? I thought there's an I in there.
No, it sounds that way, but it's Russian, so we have funky pronunciations.
All right. You're Russian, are you?
Yes, I am.
All right. Were you born in that country?
No, I'm second generation.
All right. And what's up?
Well, a couple months ago, I was having a ton of bladder infections, so I was catheterized.
Ooh.
And ever since, it was unpleasant. But ever since then, I cannot directly stimulate my clitoris without it, hurting. And I'm wondering if maybe the catheterization caused that.
Interesting.
I'm going to go with but Drew, how do they do it on a chick?
They just open the lips and look for the urethra and send it on up.
Ooh.
In a way, it's easier than on a guy. I mean, once you find the opening, yeah.
Why?
Guys, you're feeding it down a pipe.
Yeah, but you're like, you're a long way with the ace man. I'm like, you better get a bigger spool than that, buddy. You're not going to get halfway home with that. This is like the transatlantic cable.
Now, do you want any medication?
A big old spool. One of those big coffee table size spools. Yeah.
Nadia.
Yeah. Woo! Hell yeah.
Nadia.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you on medication of any type?
Well, they put me on, I'm on birth control, but that's the only real medication that I'm taking consistently. They had me on different, antibiotics and stuff to try to kill the bladder infections.
They haven't put you anything to help you hold the urine or anything like that?
No.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else?
Yeah, maybe the area was traumatized. That's very strange. I've heard of things like that, but not from just a simple catheterization usually.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
How can you have sex? Have
I can have sex, but he used to be able to go down on me, and now he can't because it's just way too sensitive. It just hurts.
Well, dodged a bullet there. Nice.
So it's a problem.
Get my wife in for one of these things. All right. Well, maybe. And this was how long ago? Maybe it'll ease up a little bit.
You would think.
Yeah. In all actuality, it was about 5 months ago. So I think.
Oh my.
So
I've not heard of this. I would go talk to a gynecologist about it. I can't really figure out. The catheter is a very soft rubber that just goes up into the bladder. It's hard to understand how it could, hurt nerves or damage clitoris. It just doesn't quite fit. And
it's not such a long run on the ladies.
Right.
Either,
Is the birth control pill a new pill?
No, Drew. It's been around since the 60s.
No, her pill.
Come on, buddy. You're a doctor. You should know that. Don't make excuses. Nadia?
Yeah.
Hey, is this a new pill for you, this birth control pill?
No, I've been on the birth control pill for about 8 months before they decided to catheterize me.
All right.
The same pill.
Same pill.
All right. All right, go talk to a gynecologist, see what's up.
Yeah, you need to talk. This is very confusing. So it's not. I wonder if something's happening. I worry about there's something going on down there that sets you up for the recurrent urine infections and also causing this change.
Drew, how long is the run on an average chick with the urethra?
Half inch.
Oh, really?
Inch. It's about an inch.
About an inch?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. You ever had a catheter up there, Drew?
I've had a cystoscopy. Delightful experience.
How's that one go?
Remember when Jimmy had the spike sent up his urethra?
Yeah, I do. Didn't you put that up his urethra?
No, I had him sent for that, yeah.
Oh, he went somewhere. I think I went with him. They said to make a radio bit out of it.
Oh, my God. But this is where they send it. The cystoscopy is take a rigid, like a periscope, and put it down the penis, and then they have to take the whole peni apparatus and move it down to where the urethra penetrates the perineum and goes into the bladder. It's lovely.
Yeah. It's not the periscope that hurts you. It's that salty sea captain who has to look through it.
Oh, yeah.
Start yelling landlubber.
Very
yelling land ahoy.
He's the guy from The Simpsons with the one eye. Yeah.
He's going to send your balls to Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah.
Chris, you know where
But he
Davy
wears a
Jones'
raincoat.
locker
It's
is?
nice. He's already set.
Yeah.
Yellow
slicker on.
Yeah, yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We will. Oh man, I want to watch that crab. I want to watch that crab fishing show that's on like Discovery.
What?
Coming up? They got this thing about Alaskan crab fishermen. They've been advertising all week. You know, they
brought that up. Are you hallucinating? What the hell?
You brought up the yellow slicker. I was thinking about fishermen.
All right.
I'm always thinking about King Crab.
Oh, indeed.
King Crab. That's an awesome. That'd be a good name.
For a band.
Or a team. Go King Crabs. A big crab on the side of your helmet?
I think that's a junior college up in Anchorage.
King Crabs.
That'd be scary.
Okay. Yeah, tough mascot to work out, but I think we could do it. Go King Crabs. Yeah, crush them. Dip them in butter. Yeah, that'd be the other team yelling. Yeah. You know my thing, if I had I like crab, but I don't like, when you go to the crab place, they got that huge, they got that huge fiberglass king crab that they usually, or it's a stuffed king crab that's up on the thing. And it's fun to look at, but then you look down at your crab and it's dwarfed by the one that's on the wall, and you think, I wonder who got to eat the one that was on the wall. I wish I could eat that one. I'm going to open a crab place with a small crab up on the wall, and my policy will be the one on your plate bigger than the one on the wall.
Yeah, and not everybody lives in a crab envy. That's just a recapitulation of your genital situation. You know what I'm saying?
No, but Drew, whenever you get a lobster or crab, you get pissed off because you get a small one. You think the next person gets a bigger one?
No.
You know when you get those, get those pubic crabs?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Yes.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Then I'm jealous and mad. Yeah.
Pubic king crabs.
Yeah.
We'll take ourselves a little break. Brian Krause here tonight from Charmed, and we'll be right back after this. That's Dr. Drew in Kansas. Go lab mice!
They're so entertained by you, Adam.
Yeah, because they're geniuses. They're college students, right, Drew?
Yeah.
All right, and by your estimation, smarter than the general populace, yes?
Yes, reasonably.
Gifted?
Yes.
Kansas, is that a good school?
Yes.
Oh,
it is. No, it is.
Oh, yeah.
No, they've got a great veterinary department, veterinary school.
That's another apology.
Very well known.
Right. But everyone who's there tonight, out of the 10 people that are there, none of them are involved with the veterinary program, are they?
No, they're into you, Adam, so what do you expect?
I'm just saying, you complimented the one aspect of the school that no one is involved with.
It's an agricultural school originally.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what that word means. Brian Krause is here tonight. He is from Charmed on the WWW 8 o'clock, Sunday night. Let's take a few more phone calls, shall we? Let's take a call. Amber over here, big fan of Brian's. Amber, you're 24.
Yes, I am. And
what's up?
Adam, I called you maybe a month ago, and I'm the blind girl.
That's right. I like you because you can't see my Brillo head.
That's true, but I can feel it.
You can, yeah. You will. And do you? Let me. Well, and I guess you can't. You have no way to really check this. Although I guess you could because you have friends. Can you get a vibe off of someone's voice as to like their weight, their physique, their?
You know
looks?
what? That is true. Some people just have the fat-sounding voice. They just do. You know, sometimes I'll listen to the radio or whatever, and, okay, there was this comedian on my morning show, and he just had a fat-sounding voice to me. He just sounded fat. And later on in the show, one of the DJs commented on his weight.
Well, okay, but 85% of morning show DJs are morbidly obese, so...
No, I'm talking about the comedian.
Okay. Oh, I see the comedian.
I guess.
What would you think by just listening to the velvety tones of Engineer Chris? How would you describe him physically?
Describe him physically. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like a dweeb.
Oh, wow!
I'm actually a dork.
Yeah,
dweeb is okay.
Yeah, he's a little more of a wuss than he is a dweeb. How dare you? But, okay, sounds dweeby. Okay, so far so good. Keep going.
He sounds, maybe 5'6", 5'7".
How dare you? He's a little taller than that, right? All right, keep going.
Weight-wise, sounds skinny. Sounds very skinny to me.
Slender. All right.
Slender,
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Do you want me to
What
go
is your height and weight, Chris, by the way?
5'6", 146.
All right. Spot on.
I was right.
All right. And what about coloration?
I would have to say he's blonde-haired, blue-eyed.
No. That's where your spidey sense is wrong.
Well, see, okay, let me explain it to you this way. I like guys with dark hair. I like dark men. I don't like...
Then you like Chris.
Thus, I give him the blonde-haired, blue-eyed.
Oh.
For example,
She doesn't like me.
You like Brian, though, right?
Oh, Brian sounds so sexy. Oh.
Yeah, he's albino.
Well, for example, Drew, when I had the crush on him when I was like 17 or so, you know, I imagined him having jet black hair, green eyes,
Drew?
gold flecks in them, and then one day you said that he was, you know, blonde hair, blue-eyed. I'm going like, damn it, Adam, you just ruined my entire vision of him.
Well, let me tell you something. He would turn you around on fair-skinned men. I'll tell you that right now.
Well,
he's like Dolph Lundgren.
I'm not saying that, you know, the only guys I've ever dated, even before I was blind, was dark-haired, but...
What made you go... You were a car accident, weren't you?
Yes, car accident, head injury.
Right. And it didn't affect anything else, just your sight? Because you sound very lucid.
It also affected my right side. My right side is paralyzed by 30%.
Mm-hmm.
And my feet now, apparently the soft tissue was damaged, so I can only stand on them for maybe half an hour at a time before they go into excruciating pain.
All right. Well, and you're blind. You see some light. Do you see light, or are you completely blind?
I'm not really sure whether you see light or not, because sometimes, you know, if you flip a light switch on, I can see it. But I have a light switch in my bedroom which isn't attached to any light, and when I flip it on, I can see a light go on. So I think it's partly imagination and partly being able to see. I'm just not sure.
Drew, what is that when you close your eyes, you know, even if you have vision, you see these sort of spots of light? Or am I the only guy who sees that?
No, you do. Or if you push on your eyeball, you can see light.
You push on them, you'll see it. It's a cheap high.
An interesting fact I found out is that
I love that.
A lot of times when people are born blind, right, they will actually push on their eye and so that they can see the little spots of light that you're talking about. They actually shove their eye into the back of their head.
Yeah.
Because they're pushing it so much.
Hey, Amber.
Interesting.
By the way, I like you. I like you a lot. And normally, I'm not a big fan of the blind. I got to be honest with you. I don't like folks with handicaps, but
that's true. He doesn't.
I do. They make me nervous.
They don't move their ass the way he'd like.
Yeah, they don't drive as fast as I'd like them to drive. But you I'm a big fan of, and I'll tell you something about Brian. I don't call him Brian. I call him Dreamy Brian.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Brian,
really
what do you look like?
Stone Fox. That's what he looks like.
dark hair.
Yeah. Keep going.
I'm about 6'2".
That's right.
I'm bulky in all the right places.
It's kind of what you call broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. It's a nice V going.
6'2".
Big.
My perfect man would be between 6 foot and 6'4".
Yeah, well, 6'2", that's right in there. Exactly. And let me tell you something about Brian's build, too. He's very muscular, but it's not one of these things where he got it from going to the gym or eating steroids. He looks like he's muscular from chopping wood all day.
Now, let me tell you.
You know what I'm saying? Very strong back.
Let me tell you something, Adam. I would love to go into the studio and just feel Drew from head to foot. Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know,
See, that's why I came tonight.
Yeah,
and he wasn't here. He's in Kansas.
Why don't you just go to his house and do it? So I don't have to watch you feel him.
I don't think his wife would be too happy with that.
Yeah. She'd probably have to think twice before punching out a blind chick, but I still think she'd do it. Yeah, she'd certainly beat the crap out of Drew. Drew probably be blind in one eye after she smashed his orbital socket. The lamp. All right, let's take a break. We got to take a break. The dreamy, dark-haired, green-eyed, broad-shouldered, and muscular. Ow! Not over, not under 6'2". Brian Krause here tonight from Charmed. We'll be right back after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time. You are listening to 91X.
Well, that's it, everybody. Painless. Drew, God bless you.
Thank you.
They contributed to the show nicely tonight. Can I give you that?
Appreciate
On your A game, by the way. Must
Where's
have college
Dr.
shoes. He's in Kansas.
Yeah.
Go push me, pull me.
Push me, pull you.
Remember that? Wasn't that from Dr. What is that from?
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. There was a push me, pull me?
Pull you.
It's called Pull You?
Push me, pull you.
It'll be a good animal. Push me, pull my finger.
Oh.
Fart every time you pulled on it. It's awesome. It's called a push me, pull you?
Yep.
All right. Look that up, Chris. All right, buddy. I want to thank Brian for coming out here tonight from Charmed. Sunday nights. WB, 8 o'clock. 150th big episode in the can, as we like to say in the business. Charlie O'Connell, The Bachelor, is going to be in here tomorrow night. Good guy, good show. Got a million questions for him. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying, mahalo. Brian Krause, king of the pedophile.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.